Good afternoon, everyone. This is Weatherman Nate, and welcome back to another weather video on this God-blessed Saturday of joy that God has gifted us with. Joy. This is the joy that God has given us, y'all. This is the joy that God has given to us. Looking at the satellite, beautiful. God's creation, huh? We have a storm chaser all the way in Canada right now, okay? We have Curry Gherkin in Canada right now. All right, let's get into this weather video. All right, so we have some severe weather expected today in areas of Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York, just in the yellow areas where we could see significant severe weather. And we also have a tornado threat as well, and a pretty significant damaging wind threat. We could see damaging winds with these storms, okay? Damaging winds, and we also have a hail threat. Now, over here, okay, we are expecting some significant severe weather as well, but most of the severe weather is actually going to be up here in Canada. Most of the significant severe weather, because models have been hinting on a potential tornado outbreak in these areas. So you see a storm chaser is up there. Lord willing, tomorrow could be the same thing. We could no, let me get this out of here. Yep. We could have significant severe weather in the same areas, mostly up here in the Canada areas. Now I don't know too much about Canada, okay? I don't know too much about it, but I do know significant severe weather is up. They actually got a high risk. And then we have a tornado threat, a damaging wind threat, and a significant hail threat. Alrighty, let's go to that HER model. The HER model. So this is the HER model, okay? And you move to later on this afternoon into this evening. You have these storms starting to pop up in Pennsylvania and those areas there. You can see those look like some very strong storms. Just watch out for those. Now let's go over here because we do got some storm activity as well. Pretty strong storms potentially are expected. This is just moving into like 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m. today, and then just moving into midnight. Now the big event. We are expecting some strong to severe storms starting at 9:10. I mean, look at this. This is mostly moving into Canada, where we have these very strong storms that could produce, I mean, a legit strong tornado threat. I mean, we have very strong wind shear, so we could see a very significant tornado threat. And down here, we could see some potential strong storms to produce some potential tornadoes as well. And it just moves on out, but that's not it, because the next storm is moving on in for Monday. No, yeah, Sunday. Moving in for Sunday, okay? Sunday, we do have another significant risk for severe weather. Now, let's see what else we got to talk about here. Excessive rainfall. We do have a chance for some flash flooding with these storms as well. So watch out for flash flooding with these storms. And the heat is coming, y'all. The heat is coming. I'm actually going to check the... Let's see. Here it is. we have a slight risk for extreme heat. A slight risk for extreme heat for these areas. This is the first time this year that I have seen something like this on the East Coast. 2 weeks out. A slight risk for extreme heat. The heat is coming, everybody. The heat is coming. Okay? And also, tomorrow, we could see some severe weather on the East Coast and all those areas there. But mostly, I'm focused on these. Mostly, I'm focused on these areas today, and also up here in these areas here. Remember, watch out for these very strong storms in these areas. We could actually have some very strong, damaging winds today. Now, on to the tropics, because the tropics are very quiet. But as we move into starting on probably like next week, we have to watch something in these areas here. Okay, something. The models and the Euro model have been depicting and been hinting on something trying to come together in the Caribbean and in the Gulf of Mexico. Okay, we could see a area of disturbed weather, and we could just see multiple showers and thunderstorms in these areas. Like, it's gonna go like that, okay, into the Gulf. And so we definitely have to watch that. I'm actually gonna have to go here and show you chances of precipitation is increasing in the Gulf. Okay, so 2 weeks out, we are definitely gonna have to watch that. The Eastern Pacific, we still have our first tropical storm here in the Eastern Pacific, and we potentially likely we're going to have Boris very soon. Yep, Boris is very likely down here in the Eastern Pacific. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. Please excuse me. Boris is very likely in the Eastern Pacific. Here's some spaghetti models, and it actually poses a threat to Mexico. So Mexico, watch out for that one. And this one right here, you can see the models on this one actually tries to take the moisture from this and carry it into the Caribbean. And that's what we're watching out for. This thing can go like either way into the Caribbean and cause trouble. Okay, so we have to watch that very, very, very closely. The GFS. Oh, I love the GFS. Just want to give you an idea on what the GFS model is showing. Now, the European model is showing just about the same thing. Now this is the GFS. You can see we start to have these cyclones start to develop. We have one here, and potentially something that came from the Caribbean right here. You can see that area of disturbed weather. You see it right there. Okay, that's something that we're going to have to watch. Probably moving into Thursday next week. But until then, that's it for this weather video. I hope you enjoyed this weather video. God bless all of you. Continue to shine bright, because we are a light of Christ. Have a God bless day.